Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I am Marnell. Thank you for joining me today. We are doing Margaret Miller's Collage Weekly Assignment, Volume 3 today, and we are on week 10. So I want to do something there. I just quickly flip through the collages that we've done together so far, just because there's still just a couple and it's easy to go through. I do have a playlist on my channel that you can follow all of these collages, how I created them. Just find some glue and glue this. So you can go there or just look on my videos. I usually post it on a Saturday. So here we are, week 10. Spot for week 10. So let's put that over here and let's start looking for things. I have to say this week was quite a challenge to find everything and to kind of make everything work together. So I found this book. This is a second copy that I found at the thrift store, and I showed this in one of my thrift hauls recently. And I love this book. It's just the right size, has absolutely beautiful images in, and nice soft pastel-y colors. Just beautiful. Anyway, so I was going through this and I found this image. So my something to do with sport will be horse riding. So I'm gonna tear that out, put the book on the floor. And then the next thing is something related to sport, a gate or fence, and I immediately thought of Beatrix Potter. So I have this book, A Treasury of Stories, originally created by Beatrix Potter with new illustrations. So they based their illustrations definitely on Beatrix Potter illustrations, but as you can see, the colors, I'm going to use this one, or I was thinking about this one as well. The colors are definitely brighter, and I picked this book rather than the small white books because the images are bigger and it would fill a bit more. Like this one came from the little white books. It's not the exact same picture, but you can see that it is, I just picked it for size. I do prefer the illustrations from the original Beatrix Potter, but sometimes that just doesn't work. Okay, enough about Beatrix Potter. Then next, a line from poetry or song. So we do have little poetry pieces here. And I also have some music paper that we can use, and also a piano roll that we can use. Okay, an old sticky note. So I went to the office and found this old sticky note. Numbers. Oh, I missed numbers. So for numbers, I have a bunch of labels here that we can use. I also have this rook card with the number 5 on it, so numerous 5, so we can use that. And the bonus is C, and because we were doing Peter Rabbit, I thought of cabbage. So I looked high and low. I know, you get something stuck in your head. Anyway, I found a cabbage, so that would be the letter C. I also, while I was looking through things, I found this book that I've shown you on a Thrifty Thursday before as well. And I found this C with the peacock, creatures of every kind. I might use that. Another thing that I found in this book that I thought I can use are these maybe. So there will be some fussy cutting today. There was another beautiful one with birds. Look at that, isn't that pretty? So we'll see how things go and where what goes. And so, okay, I'll take the cabbage out. Put the book on the floor, and so shall we start with fussy cutting? And I was just wondering, should I just tear this? Maybe I'll do, but I'm gonna tear that one, so maybe I'll cut this one. Just make it a little different. So like I said, this, I probably spent an hour today looking for things, just cutting the bottom irregularly, looking for things that will go together. And as you can see, this really doesn't, the colors doesn't totally match, but that is okay. And even this, it's way brighter than that, but it's gonna work. So let's tear Peter Rabbit out. Oh. Yeah, if we have the images, and I might keep that and put that on top, maybe. We don't know yet. So I'm gonna cut this cabbage out like this. I don't really want the other, and I'm just looking at here the vegetable garden. I like that too. Maybe we'll use that if we don't use any of the other things. And I don't know if I'm giving myself too many options now, but let's just see. Okay, sorry about the interruption, but I just quickly wanted to go grab some of my vintage photo distress ink and see if I can slightly tone this down a little bit so it would work with this, maybe, hopefully. Let's see, let's start with, oh, and I'm doing it on the music paper. That's not what I was intending to do, but I don't want too much brown ink on here. I just want to tone it down a little bit. So before I start inking, I kind of take some of the ink off, just because it's kind of glossy. It's still way brighter, but I do feel it feels a little bit more vintage. Just want to get rid of that. Might be a little bit too much ink. Oh, I hope it's not too brown now. It's okay. Okay, so let's start working on the background. Take our 3 main images and put them over here. Get my book. And some music paper. I want to see this piano roll. What's on here? Oh, I have to. And that's just instructions. Ooh, I love this. The other piano rolls I have doesn't look like this, so I'm wondering. I am going to tear this one over here. just take some of the music notes in blue, just because Peter is wearing a little blue jacket. Okay, piano roll. It's gonna be fun to try to glue this piano roll down. And that's what I kind of do not like about piano rolls, or the fact that I'm just kind of trying to roll it that side, but it has a will of its own. Okay, let's just stare it there in the middle. Make it easy and glue this down here in that corner. Okay. Yeah, I bought these piano rolls last year at a garage sale when Camille and I went and did some garage sailing all Saturday long. It was so much fun. Oh wow, it's almost summer again. Well, spring is not here yet, but don't tell me about that. It's almost summer again. Maybe we can do stuff like that again in the summer. Have some fun. Okay, and what else shall we put down as a background? I do think we can maybe, should I add some, let's use this side because it has a little bit more music. And I do like, I'm almost thinking, I wish I didn't glue this down immediately. Just when you don't want the glue stick to stick, it sticks like crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue this down. And I do want to keep these little thingies where the paper tore, like that. Just give a bit of interest and some different texture. Now, maybe I should have torn this off as well. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's do that quickly before the glue stick dries. Okay. Get it into my... Yeah, so anybody else who's doing Marguerite Muller, did you guys have a tough time getting prompts together? I'm going to watch a couple of videos as soon as they come out. Usually a lot of them come out on Monday. But I still have the 100-day project, as well as, just gonna lift that and put some color behind it. Still have to do the 100-day project and Roxy's creation on Monday, Roxy's weekly challenge on Monday. So I do like to put my Marguerite Miller out on the weekend. Then I know it's done and nothing else is going to get in the way of getting it finished. Because I started late last year, so I didn't finish all of them. But I did finish, you know, the first couple I did off camera, so they're not on the playlist. You will see if you get to the playlist. Oh, maybe I can put my sticky note here somewhere. My husband was probably talking on the phone to the... Let's put the sticky note down here and hopefully it will show. maybe it's not a good idea, but it's done. It's going down. Okay. Okay, so let's look at what we have as focal points. Oh, and I lost the cabbage already. Oh, not a good sign. So I'm thinking maybe Peter should sit on this page just because he's looking this way, and this one can overlap. I can maybe have the cabbage here because it starts with a C, or maybe I won't have the cabbage because now that the cabbage is sitting here, it kind of looks funny. So let's look at creatures of every kind. Take that out. I wanted these leaves. Oh, I hope I didn't tear that. And okay. So I could put, this is June. A poem about June. Okay. I'm going to fussy cut these two out because I don't think you want to sit through that. It's going to take me a while, and then I'll come back. And I'm thinking maybe we'll add some of this poetry in the back. And I also need to, I want to cut out this C as well. So I'll be back. Okay, I finished fussy cutting all these little pieces, and I'm thinking they will go in the corners there. So I want to glue this down there. This is just a scrap piece of my coffee dyed papers. These are the physical papers that you can buy, and I mail it out to you. You are interested in buying some of those papers, go to my Etsy shop. The link is in my description box, way on the bottom where it says where you can find me on Instagram and Facebook and all of those places. It's all Miemie's Keepsakes, so it's easy to find. I am still just not loving this. It's still very bright. Maybe oh, that's too much ink. Maybe this blue, that's too bright for me. Anyway, it seems to be okay with too much ink or not. Okay, so Peter will go here. The horses I'll put here. No, we'll do that. And then I just need something there. Shall we add some of the blue? Yes. I'm just going to add some of this music notes, the blue music notes on here. Get a little bit more of that off. Okay. Blue new music notes. Okay. Then I'm gonna add some poetry, a line from a poem in here, just because I do have the music, but it says a line from music, a line from a poem. Where did I put the poems? That is actually a very not a good poem. So I'm not gonna take that. Oh, there's actually something about a horse. Let's let's tear that out. Writing, it says on the bottom here. I need to get in there and make that look like I tore it. Okay. Easier said than done. Let's just take the scissors and kind of do this, and then just rough it up a little bit. Okay, that looks good enough. Okay, there's a couple of lines from a poem. I think it says one line. A line of poetry or a song. Well, you know, we'll bend the rules a little bit. So they'll go in here like that, I'm thinking. Something like that. And we'll put this maybe here because it's a lot of blankness there. And my cutouts, let's get the cutouts. So C, something that starts with a C is going to be creature. And I might just put that up here, and we can always take that off somehow. Anyway, it'll go somewhere there, I think. Anyway, and then I thought the birdie can go here. Oh, there is, I need something here. It's just like over here, it's just too, there's a piece of the white paper showing and everything is just, I just don't like the straightness there. So let me just find, shall we add some of this again? Let's do that. Just add some of that in there. How about the back side? No, that side is best because the way I tore it. So that's gonna go down. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, then my birdie is going to be glued down here, looking at little Peter. And what else? This one can go over here. Then maybe if I get creatures like way above up there to fill in that space. There, the horse there, the birdie here. I had other pieces cut out. Where did I? There's a little piece. Can go somewhere there because it did come off the bird somewhere. There was another piece out there. It's hiding underneath the scissors. Do I want that there? Almost feel like it's too much. Okay, maybe I'll leave this one. But I do feel that I need something here. I see these blue flowers. Maybe we'll have these blue flowers coming down. Yes. Okay. And maybe then, if I can get this the other way around, I want it this way. How does that look? If I have it this way with the small, yeah, that looks better. Okay, let's start gluing, and I still need to then add some numbers. Shall I can add that 5 in there somewhere. Shall I cut the 5 out? Okay, let me just get it straight. I don't like it. Okay, we'll just go with the numbers on the labels. Okay. Make room to glue. My little cat is in here again, playing with everything. If you can hear some ticking noises, she's playing with some of the things in my room. Can't see what she's playing with, but she is bumping her feet against something, I'm thinking. Okay, there's Peter. The horse guy will go there. Something that starts with a C will be all the creatures on the page. And the sea creatures. Not sea creatures, but just the C4 creatures. Okay, now let's see these ones. Let's get a new glue page. And this can go up here. And then where do I want this creature thing part to be? Like over here. Here. And then this just here. And that kind of fills that up. Do I want? I had some washi tape. Here it is. Some William Morris washi tape. That is very straight for me, and I'm almost feeling that I can use a little bit more color. So this is the wider William Morris tape, and I am thinking I'm going to just tear it. And I'll keep that piece, or we can, oh, we have a but the bird will be there. Okay, maybe I want the other piece on this side. Because I want the straight piece on the top of the page. But then this one is the same thing. Okay, there. Let's not overthink this. I'm using some glue stick just to make sure that the washi tape sticks down permanently. It needs more here. Okay. Okay. Now, to glue down all these little pieces, we'll need a glue page and some I forgot to close it again. I do this all the time. I get up and then I just didn't put my pen into my art glitter glue. Let's see if I'm lucky. Yes, I am. Wonderful. So I'm going to put this one down first. See, for things like this, that's where the little pen comes in really nicely. But oh, I just had it with that. That is always stuck, even if you put the pen in it. I don't know, it's always clogged, and it takes forever to clean up. I did try for more than a year, but I just decided I'm done with the little metal tip. But when I'm doing something like this, I am thinking that metal tip is really nice. Okay. And then this will go here. I still don't like this part. see if we can tear it there. That's better, yay. And I do want to, like this C here, I forgot to cut that out. So let's do that quickly. Shouldn't take too long. So when I have to cut something like this, I just kind of poke a little hole for the beginners or people that struggle with this, and just use a small piece of, a small scissor with a small end, and then just start cutting and hope you don't cut through anything. But even if you cut through everything, you can always puzzle it back together. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to put but I kind of have to put them back on together to decide where I want the poetry, because I do want the poetry here, but I want the peacock to overlap it just a little bit. And not cover the poetry. Okay, and so I don't have the cabbage on for my C, but creatures are my C. Creatures starts with a C. Okay, I'm being way on that side, but it's just easier to keep gluing once you start, especially with these little things that has art glitter glue on them, because the art glitter glue do dry very fast. So okay, now we still need to glue on the birdie, and she'll go up here, but I'm wondering if I need something here as well. Oh, I need to still put the numbers down, so maybe the numbers will be something. I'm sorry, my arm is in the way. I shouldn't have put the numbers here. Let's see where all the numbers is. Maybe we can put the numbers down there. What's this? So if we have number 25 or number 3, might be a better color. This one can maybe go up there. No, I don't like that. Maybe this. Do I want this here? Just because there's a big open space there. Maybe I'll do something like that, but then on the bottom here I still need to do, these are tags, that labels that I made myself, but just stamping on pages with lots of probably didn't see any of that, huh? With lots of numbers on it. And maybe we'll do, this can go on here too. This kind of, let's do, shall we do, I have some of the green William Morris as well. Oh, starting to feel hungry. I can't think straight anymore. Do I want the green? Okay, let's do it kind of irregular. Yes, let's do that with that on top. Okay, we've got a plan. see this red here. Yeah, let's do that. That red, just a pop of color there. Don't know where it came from. Kind of looks like it was cut off something bigger. Numbers. We have numbers. Okay, let's put the birdie down. Oh, there's lots of small little pieces today. Yes, let me know what you guys are up to. Is it still cold where you live? My son lives in Halifax and he said they had a lot of snow and it's really cold. Shame. We still have snow, but it's, you know, I'm pretty sure it will melt very soon. That's what I probably said last weekend when it started snowing. Okay, I do like that that leaf is going over the red and the birdie sit on the Peter Rabbit image. Okay, let's do these small images here. Oh my goodness, I have so many things on the table now. What do I have here? Okay. I think one of these actually broke off from the bird. Yes, it did. Okay, so that can go higher, and I like that. I was thinking I wish it would go up into the notes. See, so if something comes off, you can easily puzzle it back together and nobody will know a thing. And make sure your lines overlap there. Okay. So now this we need to puzzle together again as well. I wanted this one on this side and the smaller one on this side. But then when I glue it, oh, my fingers are sticky from the... Then when I glue it, I want this to kind of cover the fact that they're not coming together. How am I going to do that? And should I even worry about that? I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Let's just make that one kind of as if it's going off the page, and then this one we're going to pop underneath. There. Oh, see, another one came off because it was wet from the glue. And then this, to how far? Just need to decide. Okay, I'll cut some of that off. Okay. And that should be it. I don't think I'm gonna add more stuff to it, but let me just, oh, I need to glue those down. Let me just see, once I have everything on the page, glued down. This I had just put art glue on. It's just easy, so I have the book in screen. And this one. So we only need to glue this down and then we're done. gonna get it underneath this here. I'm just gonna put the pin in there to lift it up a little bit and make sure it's straight. Okay. And do we want this here? I do like it. Let's add a little something up there. Then we'd have more numbers. Okay. Just go through our prompts. Oh my, I have a bunch of things lying around. I'll have to definitely have to do a huge cleanup today, because it can't continue on like this. I'm just kind of shoving things to the side every day and it's building up. So let's see, we have, it's week 10 of the Margaret Reed Miller Collage Challenge. The prompts are something related to sport. So we have horseback riding, a gate or a fence. There's our gate that Peter Rabbit is coming through. A line of poetry or song. So we have a couple of lines here. We do have one line there. So I think we should be good. Numbers, we have numbers on numerous places. And let me just glue this down. Whoa, too much glue. Okay. And numbers, an old sticky note. My old sticky note is sitting there. And the bonus is something that starts with the letter C. So we have a C here and it says creatures of every kind. We do have lots of creatures on the page, so I think we're good. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and following along. Do go to the other channels that does Margaret Miller. There's a lot of them with amazing collages. And I will try to link a couple in my description box. I just didn't make a list of some people that I wanted to mention, but go to the description box if you want some suggestions from me. So thank you for watching. Please leave a comment or a like. I would really appreciate that. And if you have not yet, subscribe to my channel and have a lovely day. I'll see you again with the 100-day project tomorrow. Bye.